Hey yo gamers, what's up? I hope you guys are fine. We are back with a fantastic game review video, and this time on one of my very favorite games called Lost Lands Chapter 1 Dark Overlord by 5BN Games. Okay, so without waiting any further, let's dive into the magical world of Lost Lands. Okay, first of all, guys, I would like to talk about the cutscene that the users, as in you guys and me, see when they open the game. Basically, explaining the whole story and the user's purpose to play the game. So, like in total, this game has 7 chapters, I believe, and there are free versions available for you to enjoy on Play Store. We will be reviewing chapter 1 today. Okay, so before we get to the gameplay, let's talk about the main plot of Chapter 1 Dark Overlord, Lost Lands, which is that a mother's car breaks down in the middle of the nowhere, and as she calls someone to help her, her young boy wanders off to somewhere in the woods. Kid, not so smart. A bright light suddenly flashes from a huge giant tree and the kid is pulled inside it. And now the mother has to find him, so begins the quest. That was not a very smart move on the child's part, but obviously a mother's gotta do what they gotta do, so let's get to it. Okay, let's solve the very first puzzle, which is to get the tree to open up once again, so the mother can go after her child too. Let's connect these collected puzzle pieces, and there you go. The tree opened up, and there's another cutscene. Wow. Just by the way, every time you open the game, you will see a short probably 5 seconds cutscene, which is super cool. It's like, opening doors and taking you inside the game, like a full 3D effect to make you feel like a part of it, which is obviously a very great effort and super cool, because cinematic cuts are one way to attract the audience. Always remember that, guys. Anyways, come to the game. The graphics are awesome, no cap, and I love the maps and the environment as well, all of these. The gameplay is quite difficult in the beginning, but you eventually get the hang of it, as in it's not like other games. Sometimes you will also have to look up on the internet to see like what step to move. Yes, there are cheat codes, by the way, available for this game. Anyways, I love the dark theme, especially. It's all made in the night time, of course, and the locations are just wow, simply wow. There should be a movie on this one, really. On all the 7 chapters, maybe a single movie or 7 parts. Nonetheless, I would watch all of them. And the sounds too, by the way. Since we're talking about the graphics, let's talk about the sounds too. They're exceptionally well. The suspense and thrilling music is just the right blend. Super good tunes and other details, all of them. Now let's talk about the nature of the game, which is to basically solve a puzzle after another to jump to the next scenario or reach from point A to point B. The user is basically role-playing as that mom who lost her boy. There are quite a number of sceneries in the gameplay and an insane amount of puzzle that you have to solve. Seriously. I know that I say it oftentimes, but this one can actually get you hooked for a very long time. You will try to complete this game in one day just like I did, but that would be a failed attempt because it's a massive game. I mean, there's just so much to do and solve that it made me think that how can one person even come up with so many different possibilities and ideas? Like, it's insane. Anyways, you, as in the mother, solve puzzles and quest to jump from one location to another. There are forests, mountains, lakes, ship, library, lift, cave, and whatnot. Seriously, there are so many things that I even missed because I keep forgetting the names. As you hop along, you will meet many interesting characters that will reward you, as in help you find your child if you fulfill their needs. Yes, like there's a particular task that you have to do for them in order to gain benefit, as in whatever you need to proceed forward. And it's a must, guys, you can't skip it. Having said that, let's talk about a few prominent things here. The game's name, for example. This is chapter 1 and it's titled as Dark Overlord. Who is he? Well, he's the one who has possessed your little boy, as in the guy who got lost, and will now transfer his soul into the young one when he comes of age. Sounds dark, no? But equally interesting and definitely captivating. Anyways, there are exciting turn of events and many surprises that awaits you in this mystery adventure, and guess what? The mother will meet her boy, but he will not recognize her, and it's later in the story, by the way, because he's under some kind of spell that she has to break in order to make him remember and escape from their whatever land they're in. And I believe that the most intricate and unique part is that whenever you switch locations, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have completed all the tasks and solved all the puzzles of the previous location. As in, unlike other games, you can actually switch to new places without properly finishing the tasks of the first location. Yes, which is like very interesting, and you will realize this later in the game that they're all interconnected. At first it confused me as well, but later on I realized that they all are linked. All the mystic lands are interconnected to one another, and you have to solve many puzzles to complete the prior ones. This requires so much brains and efforts to just even produce this game, let alone play it. Seriously though, hats off to the developers. But don't worry guys, I won't spoil the end for you guys. You will have to play the game for that to find out what happens in the end. And with that being said, this was it for today's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing and reviewing it. And by the way, I'm still in the process of playing it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to our channel like I always say if you haven't already, and tell us what you think in the comments section. Stay tuned for more exciting stuff. Goodbye, take care, until next time.